Your trauma trained you better than any guru or therapist ever could. Stop wasting your education. Your past pain wasn't punishment. It was combat training. You've been sparring your whole life without realizing it. Every moment of agony, pressure, gaslighting was sharpening your blade, forging you into an elite manifester. If you constantly revisit your trauma over and over and over again, you are not healing. You are rehearsing it. That's not processing, that is defeat rehearsal. Your brain doesn't know the difference between processing trauma and practicing trauma. Somatically, it feels the damn same. Stop performing for your past and start performing for your future. Trauma survivors are quantum manifestors because we've mastered living under psychological warfare. As someone who's experienced multiple types of abuse starting in childhood, I've been trained to hold tension. And if you've been through any sort of adversity, so have you. If defeat doesn't exist in your identity file, it cannot print into your reality. Your bounce back record is your blueprint. The fact that you are still standing here is crystal clear proof. Your trauma was your initiation, not your limitation. Adversity is your advantage. Stop waiting for permission to leverage it. Well, actually, this is your permission. Leverage it. You've been gaslit into thinking trauma is your handicap. I know this. I grew up for so many years thinking because I had 7 ACEs, adverse childhood experiences, you can look it up, that I was going to be destined to a life of struggle, drug addiction, failed relationships, no wealth creation. Look at me today. Welcome to the Gaslight 3000, where we flip the script on its head. Now you become the gaslighter, not your ex. You gaslight reality until it folds. I have done this multiple times. It's how I gaslit myself into manifesting 100,000 followers and a literary agent in 4 months on TikTok. Gaslight reality until it matches your desires. You've watched me do it. Also, trauma is elite spiritual athleticism. If you want to be a master manifestor, you have to be spiritually athletic, which is great news because you didn't just survive. You became spiritually shredded. If you are alive and watching this video, I don't care if you've been through abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse like I have, you are shredded in resilience. That's all that matters for manifestation. Now, use that muscle memory. Pressure is your personal trainer and discipline is your new dopamine. Never underestimate the darkness you've navigated. Like literally prison Stanford experiment mind control type shit. In that experiment, healthy college students were randomly assigned roles, prisoners or guards. Within days, they internalized their roles, manifesting psychological breakdowns or literally becoming tyrants, not because of who they were, but because of the identity they've been given. I'm gonna repeat that. Because of the identity they were assigned and embodying. Or method acting. That's exactly what's happening in your mind every single day. The roles your trauma assigns you aren't real, but you internalize them. Just like those prisoners internalize their helplessness and those guards internalize their fucking cruelty. They were horny off of their power. In other words, your inner world dictates your external reality. And if trauma trained you for psychological warfare, why the hell aren't you conquering yet? I'm not powerful in spite of my trauma. For years, I thought, anything I become, it's gonna be in spite of my past, in spite of that house of horrors. No. Then I got older and I started realizing, the people I look up to, Brene Brown, for example, has struggled with addiction. She is who she is, not despite having struggled with alcohol, but because. Who you become when life gives you a shitty hand is unstoppable. And no, I'm not powerful in spite of my trauma. I am lethal because of it. Adversity built me into the unstoppable bitch that the white picket fence life could never create. No one rides for free, okay? My pain was my payment, and you're about to watch me cash the fuck out, baby. Let me know how it goes.